I stopped by Rain City's shooting center to meet up with Marcus Mitchell once again to talk about firearms and be educated on the rights of ownership, how to use one, and some firearms that you should purchase. Unfortunately, when you're an educator, you come in contact with firearms, so it's important to be educated on how to handle one and the
Long
mechanics.
story short, my brother Ryan, he owned a holster business out of his garage. I went to him, and I think about a year later, he had an opportunity to buy the space, and he asked me did I want to come and work as RSO, range safety officer.
Okay.
For those who don't know, I was already a gun owner before I worked as RSO. I went to Ryan looking for a custom holster. He was making them out of his garage, and the opportunity for him to came to buy the range came about, and he purchased it, and he asked if I wanted to work with them, and I said yes. Opportunity to be at a range, educate, and shoot. I've been here for 2 years now, and I just here to help people with basic needs as far as safety, proper etiquette, target acquisition, and just the basic fundamentals. Brothers Keeper Gun Club is a local black gun club here in Seattle, founded by 3 friends. One, my uncle, and then 2 of his friends growing up. And they felt like it was important for us to educate ourselves within the community and have a club where people could gain knowledge, gain skills, pertaining around firearms and doing it the right way. We have community engagements where we give away, or we collect coats for coat drives. We give away turkey, warm socks and clothes. The school drive that we've done, and we partnered with Art Noir a couple of times, and we did our coat drive there, basically giving back to the community and educating them at the same time. What's up, guys? Welcome in. All right, so hit some waivers right here, and then read the rules if you haven't been here, and then come back and we'll take your IDs and get you rolling. So legal gun ownership and firearms etiquette and safety is important, because if you have a set tool, per se, like a firearm, you need to know what to do with it, how to use it, and when to use it. The proper way of handling a firearm is important. If you don't know how to do it, then what's the point of having it? Especially in the black community, we've been plagued with people carrying firearms the wrong way, not knowing the law, and they getting felony charges for not knowing the basic rights around owning a firearm. If you're a convicted felon, depending on your felony, if it's non-violent, you can get your record sealed. You have to get it sealed by a lawyer. They can't dig it up. Then you could get your rights restored. But if it's a violent crime or felony that you've been involved in, you cannot. Which makes sense. I agree with that. It is important, if you have a non-violent crime or felony, get it sealed and get your rights back. And if we make ill-advised choices to where we're not weighing the repercussions that come with them, then that's on us. We can't always blame the system, right? System's always going to be the system. We got to outsmart the system to make sure we don't get caught up in the system. So crossing our I's, dotting our T's. Oh, I said it the wrong way. But you know what I mean. Dotting our I's and crossing our T's, and making sure that when we carry a firearm, we know everything there is to know about the law, where we could carry it, what we could do with it, so we don't get caught up. It's on us. All right, so here we have the SIG X5 Legion, tungsten infused grip, easy to manipulate, nice, smooth, buttery, heavy, easy for a beginner to use. Don't get no much better than that as far as functionality, as far as for new shooters to use and operate. So this has a tungsten infused grip. Oh, you can't see on the inside, but there's tungsten infused in this grip here that gives this gun extra weight, so it's heavier, so when you shoot it, it keeps that recoil management down. So heavier gun is better because when you're shooting, you got recoil, right? And the heavier the gun is, the less recoil you're gonna have, and the gun, you can just ride it out with the weight. So that's gonna be easy for new shooters to handle a firearm. A lot of people get intimidated by big firearms, pistols like this, because it's like, oh, it's too big, it's gonna be wild. Nah, this is pretty much easy gun to tame. What would be wild is if you picked up one of these guys. This is something you don't want to shoot. A little gun, little chunky muck Glock 26. light, and it just rocks because it's small. Not much gun, not much barrel, very violent. So I would not go with something like this.